Cyberspace Ministry, Black Light. Yeah, so we on a journey through the decades. There's still a portion of the journey within, but I'm going to give you, you brothers and sisters, what I want to do is give you brothers and sisters advice on how to spend your money, because we got too many groups out there that's wanting money for this, wanting money for that, and ain't nothing getting done. The Caucasian is going on with his plan. So I'm going to illustrate through my life's journey what to do and what not to do as far as joining groups and giving your money away. See, I ride solo. I don't want to be bothered with nobody joining up with nobody and they later on they turn against me. I don't go on Facebook. I don't go on none of those other outlets. YouTube is the only thing I deal with. I'm not concerned about numbers. I got a subscriber who made number 20. So 20 is cool. And so I'm not worried about numbers. I just want to guide those young brothers and sisters up under me in the right direction. You need some true guidance right now. And I'm qualified. I'm going to tell you the 3 things that we need to do. You need to meditate, go within daily so you know who you are. Keep your mind straight, balanced, and all like that. We got that through some of these other videos. It's up to you to find out the correct way of meditation and, and prayer if you want to. Meditation is also prayer too, It's a higher level of prayer. But on the material side of things, and as a group, we need unity. Then after that, we need land. We got to hold down the turf. If you're living in the ghetto, hold that down. It's worth some money. If you're living in the urban areas, hold that down. In the rural areas, hold that down. The second thing we need is our own money, our own currency, which is gold, silver. So now let me tell you why. And I'm going to explain this to you. Back in the day, this is when unity came into play with me when I was about 14, 15, 16 years old, somewhere around there. My family moved in the neighborhood when I was 10 rather. And it wasn't hardly no blacks in that neighborhood. I'm in Detroit. I was born in 1946. In 1956, we moved on the west side. My mother and father were both working. They worked so much, they left me home alone a whole lot, chasing after that buck, So I practically raised myself. My mother taught me how to sew, iron, cook for myself when I was 7 years old. You know, I could fry chicken, man. And my father taught me how to, take care, cut the grass. He made sure I cut the grass and how to hustle. I was selling papers and raking leaves and shoveling snow and cutting grass. I always sold something. I had little coins, and I had a bank account. I saved my little money, So, when we moved over on the west side on Finkel and Wildermere, the whiteys didn't want us over there. They didn't want us going to their school. I ain't gonna go into detail on this video about what we did, but let me tell you how this happened. We got into a clash with them. They had motorcycles. They had grown men's. The teenagers had grown men's, a motorcycle gang called the Highwaymen, blocking the school entryway. And you seen the principals and the counselors looking out the windows, and the doors. They didn't want us to come in either. So if you had to stay after school, I remember a young lady had to stay after school and they stabbed her in the back. These white boys did this. Their daddies were policemen, They didn't want us over there. So I see 3 or 4 schools got together, along with some gangs, along with the dropouts, the thugs that didn't go to school, got together. It was, to be Pacific, it was Northern, Northwestern, Central, and the school that we was trying to get in was Mumford. Now, previously to that, we had a run-in with them going to high school, junior high school, which was Post. We went to junior high school, was Post, and Stevie Wonder, he came later, but it's a school for the handicapped and back of Post. And Stevie Wonder went to that school. But we cleared the way for Stevie. Stevie, I think he's younger than me, But we had run-ins with him. We all joined together in unity and ran them back. And they didn't like that. They started moving, We ran them back across Livernois, across Wyoming. And by their old man precinct, by their father's precinct, the police precinct was in Palmer Park, they gave us a hard time. So this is the birth of a police unit called Stress. Then when Mayor Young came into office, he pushed them all back towards 8 Mile, cleared them out the city. We actually did battle. I don't believe none of y'all ever had that experience. I don't believe your fathers ever had that experience, unless they lived up here in Detroit. It was a bloody battle every day. We was fighting over the turf between Finkel, between Finkel, between Linwood, on Finkel, between Linwood, going west, all the way back to Greenfield, and between Davidson and 8 Mile, going north. So this is Black Light Out. Gonna come back with another one.